None of us had perfect parents. None of us were loved unconditionally. We always felt there was some condition for our love. Somehow we had to earn the love of our parents. We had to behave in a certain way in order to have this parental love. There were conditions on this love. At least we felt that. This is what was transmitted to us. And this is how we learned to love ourselves, with conditions. If we behaved and acted in a certain way, if we accomplished certain things, then we could love ourselves. If we failed to accomplish things, if we made mistakes, then we didn't love ourselves. Instead, we berated and criticized ourselves. For just one day, observe your inner thoughts. See how often you criticize yourself for not doing what you think you should be doing, for failing to do what you think you should be doing. See how often this inner critic arises and what it has to say. It's very revealing, because in this is how we were taught to love ourselves. This is not loving. This is saying that we're only worthy of love if we're perfect, if we accomplish certain things. And this comes from our parents, from our teachers, from our friends. We felt that we had to earn love, to do certain things to merit love, to be worthy of love. Otherwise, we were not worthy of love, and we didn't feel loved. And this is how we treat ourselves. We don't love ourselves when we feel unworthy of this love. And there are many times when we do feel unworthy of it. This is when the voice of the inner critic arises. It's not a very comfortable feeling, is it? To feel unloved, unloved by our own self. It's a tragedy, because we didn't learn how to love ourselves unconditionally, how to love ourselves no matter what, how to recognize this love that is always here, no matter what, that has no conditions, that never changes. We weren't made aware of this love, that is what we are, that is always here. This is how we love ourselves. Not because we accomplish something, not because we tell ourselves that we're smart, beautiful, and strong, and worthy of this love. That doesn't really work. That's just the opposite of the voice of the inner critic, and the inner critic is not silenced by the opposite of it. The inner critic is silenced when we realize that we are love, that this love is always here, no matter what. We succeed and we love. We fail and we still love. This love doesn't change no matter what we do. No matter how we screw up, this love is always still here. This is reliable. It's dependable. It's consistent, and it's always here. This is true love. This is unconditional love. And this, my friend, is what you are. And that is the wonderful beauty of life. This love that you've searched for, that you felt your parents didn't give you, that you've longed for all of your life, is what you are. It's always been here. And this realization of this inner love that's always here, this realization of this consistent inner love, is what you are. And the most beautiful gift that you can receive is the simple realization of what you are, this permanent, unchanging inner love that is always here. This is loving yourself. This is learning to be the perfect parent that you didn't have in childhood. Now you can be the perfect parent to yourself. And if you have young children, when you love yourself unconditionally in this way, you will also love your children in this way. And as you love yourself unconditionally, this will become easy and natural. When you're not aware of this inner love, when you only have conditional love for yourself, you will also only have conditional love for your child. This is what your parents did to you. They didn't feel this unconditional love for themselves, so they couldn't express it to you either. It's a great tragedy, but a very common one. So you can change this now by being the loving parent that you didn't have to yourself. You can do this now. And in doing this, you will express this inner unconditional love also to your children. And this is a beautiful thing. You're changing the world by doing this. If you feel this deep inner love for yourself, you will also experience it and express it to your children, to your friends, to your lover. And this is the greatest gift that you can give to another person, this unconditional love. You can't do it without experiencing it yourself, for yourself. So please, my friend, look inside and see this deep inner love that is always here, and love that. You don't have to love your conditions, your imagined story of yourself. Love this love itself, this great love itself that is always here. Please do that, my friend. And not only your life will be made happier, but the life of everyone you meet. You will give this gift to everyone. You'll give this gift of your true self as love.